I spent hours and hours last night coming up with this technology, and it should work as long as things go right. Jackie. Okay, they're definitely asleep. Why are they asleep with their faceplate open? That's disturbing. Alright, well, whatever. Ow! Oh, I forgot. They had an invisible car. Oh, my foot. Ow. Oh. Okay. That hurt. Ow. Oh. It's fine. Just a minor error that I forgot about. Oh, God, they're so disturbing looking when they're sleeping. I mean, this is a new development. God, that's horrifying. Okay. Well, if I insert this into their box, and I rewire it back of
Who's there?
Handle.
Who's there?
Hey, Freddy, what's up?
Frankie, what are you doing? Why is Jackie sleeping with their faceplate open?
I don't know. They were like this when I showed up. Anyways, what's up? I wasn't with you to be here. I thought you'd be somewhere else.
I live here.
Yes, you do. I just figured, on an early, morning that people wouldn't.
It's also Wednesday, meaning the pizzeria is closed. Frankie, what are you doing here? What were you doing?
Nothing. Nothing at all. I was just checking in on Jackie, making sure that they were, sleeping correctly. Because, like when you swap over, how it can get a little difficult to sleep. I mean, clearly they're having some malfunctions currently with their sleeping pattern.
Sometimes I feel like they're a living malfunction, but besides the point. Frankie, what were you actually doing here? Last time we spoke...
Like I said.
Frankie, the last time we spoke, it wasn't exactly on good terms. You were claiming that Jackie was a threat to everyone and needed to be dealt with.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you actually doing here?
I was just setting them up with a little device that could help them sleep.
Frankie, don't make me pry it out of you, young man.
I was setting up a device to make them sleep permanently.
Frankie!
Freddy, this has gone on long enough. How many more people need to get hurt in this world before people actually start taking action?
How long do you think Jackie could sleep off before they physically die?
They were asleep for what? 50 plus years? I don't see it being a problem now.
When they were a full animatronic. They're not that anymore. They're becoming bioorganic, meaning they need food and water. What you were suggesting is putting them into a permanent coma.
Better than being dead.
Jackie, that's not the right option to do.
So we're just gonna let them run around and harass and assault people and commit more murder?
We're not going to let them do that. Frankie, you have to understand that things are not as black and white as they appear to be. You can't just come in here and shut someone out because they could potentially be a threat.
Potentially? They've shown themselves to be a threat multiple times. It's not like they just became the mimic thing and just started doing all these evil things. They've done stuff before that were on their own accord and on their own action.
Frankie, the mimic is a separate entity from Jackie. You are literally punishing an innocent to punish something that is wicked.
That doesn't make any sense. I don't understand why everyone is so okay with everything that happens around it. Everyone it seems like it's just like a fantasy world where everything just happens and a week or two later, we're just okay with it. That's not how this works.
We're not always okay with it, okay? I've never forgiven your uncle for what he did. I've never forgiven plenty of people who have wronged me. But Jackie is different. Jackie was an innocent in this. If Jackie had done this out of their own volition, if Jackie had done this because they wanted to, just to try it, this would be a very different conversation. but they weren't. They were an innocent.
Innocent for how long? I don't get it.
Frankie, Jackie was not the one responsible for what had happened. Frankie, Jackie was not the one to commit those crimes. You have to understand that.
I understand that Jackie didn't commit the crimes, but I also understand the fact that the Mimic committed the crimes. And that's what's inside of Jackie. So I figured I'd do us all a favor and stop whatever's going on before it gets any worse.
What were you planning on doing? A brute force program to shut them off permanently?
In a sense. I mean, we can't use magic on them. I know that principle enough. You taught me it. So I figured making something technological would shut them down. And like you said, put them in a coma.
You don't understand the implications. You would be the villain if you were to commit this.
And for once, I'm okay with that. Because clearly, no one else is going to take action.
Because there is no action that needs to be taken right now. Look, Frankie, Frankie, there are nuances to this. There are implications. There are things that you're not taking into account.
And what would those themes be? What would they be? Because I'm really curious to learn what those are.
You're willing to sacrifice Jackie. Sacrifice someone who is innocent in all this. Someone who has been actively a victim in this. For your own sense of safety.
It's not just for me, it's for everyone involved. I'm thinking about you. I'm thinking about your wife, Francine, my family, Michael. I'm thinking about everybody. The longer that Jackie is here, the more dangerous they get. Isn't the Mimic's whole thing learning stuff? They learn things. They learn how to manipulate. They learn how to talk. They learn how to, look like us. What if they lose control again? And they mimic, let's say, you. And they act as you. And they do things to your family. How are you going to feel about it? I don't want that to happen. That's why I'm dealing with it.
No one does. But Frankie, Jackie is in there. If you hurt the Mimic right now, you hurt Jackie. If you do this, you become the problem.
Apparently I have to become the problem to fix things.
Look, I understand you're scared, okay? I understand that you're afraid. You're afraid of the what if. You're afraid of what could happen. I understand that. But acting without thinking is going to get you into more situations, into more trouble, into regrets later on.
Well, here's the thing. I have been thinking, and I've been thinking a lot. I've been thinking about how you adults take care of things, and clearly it's not ever gonna come to a solution.
We dealt with your uncle permanently this time. Or I should say your grandfather, actually.
Wow. I feel great. Oh,
Jackie,
that was
your
some
face
good
plates.
sleep. What?
Faceplates.
Oh, okay. 1 second. Let me fix that. Faceplate. Yeah. Oh, a lovely morning. Oh, hi, Frankie. What are you doing here? Oh, wait, do we have a sleepover? So, what did you bring for the sleepover? Huh? What'd you bring?
What'd you bring? Yet? Don't even touch me. I don't even want to look at you.
Jackie, Frankie was here for not so nice reasons.
Not so nice reason. Like...
They were planning to make you sleep again, but instead for 50 years or for overnight, they were planning on putting you to sleep permanently.
Wait, what? Wait, why? Hey, wait a second. What was that? Why? What's that about?
Because you're dangerous and you need to be taken care of, and clearly no one else is willing to do it.
Am I dangerous, Frankie? I have the potential in the palm of my hands to rend this earth asunder. I can create a tornado that can tear apart this entire town in mere moments. Am I a threat then? Am I something you're gonna have to take care of personally?
you're not a threat because you actually have a stable mind.
What if I didn't? What if someone stole my body? What if someone stole my powers like your grandfather tried to do?
Then, yeah, I would have to deal with you, wouldn't I?
And you're willing to do that without a second thought, with no hesitation.
I am just sick and tired of everything going wrong because people will not take action.
Everything, Frankie, that's life. Everything that could go wrong can sometimes still happen, even if you work to prevent it. You can work every day to prevent a certain thing from happening, and it could still happen. What matters is if you act on it right away. But doing what you're about to do is a preventative measure that is going too far.
Fine.
Do you really think it's fine? Am I gonna catch you here again to do the same thing?
Promise I won't do it again.
Oh, I'll make sure. And I'm gonna start with that little USB. Bippity boppity, bippity bee. Send that USB to where he can never find it.
Okay, so what now? What, you just stole my USB and now that's it? Good.
No. We're not done. I can already tell that you're not fully grasping what you tried to do. What you attempted to do. What you almost did. I have a feeling this isn't the last time we're gonna talk about this. Are we?
As long as Jackie keeps being a psychopath, probably not.
I can't just send you home like this. I can't just send you just for you to attempt it again, just for you to do this again.
So what, you gonna call the police or something?
No, worse. I'm gonna call your father.
You're gonna call my dad about this?
Yeah, maybe you'll actually listen to him.
Fine, you know what? Call him. Go for it.
Just go inside and sit on the couch and wait there.
Stupid. So stupid.
Hey, Freddy?
Yeah,
Wasn't Frankie one of the, like, really nice kids?
yeah, they were.
So, what's going on?
They're afraid, Jackie. They're scared and afraid.
But I told them a million times that I'm okay!
But they're scared that you won't be okay the next day. They're afraid of the mimic coming back. But I don't think this is fully on you. I think this is a culmination of everything that has been happening.
Is there any way we can help?
I'm gonna call someone who can potentially help. I just hope that they can get through to them. Or else this could become an ongoing issue. And I may have to put up a barrier around the house to keep Frankie out.
Oh, wait, if you're gonna do that, can you possibly set up a barrier to make sure some of the wild animals don't get through?
Wait, have you been dealing with wild animals?
Yeah, there's been this, like, one possum that keeps coming through occasionally, and we keep having, like, a turf war. It's been really annoying.
You're having a turf war with a possum.
Yeah! But he wants his spot in the garage, and I said no way!
Wait, he's been living in my garage?
Yeah, right there. You know where your little table is? I'm trying to sleep under it, so I keep kicking him out.
I'll call pest control.
Okay.
Just excuse me for a bit, Jackie. I need to call my brother.
Okay.